Hello everybody. Nurp here. Yes, I have missed my July video. Hopefully this will give a little insight as to possibly why I have. So, apologies for the less than upbeat theme. That's kind of what I'm going here today. I'm even trying to make my voice sound a little more serious since it's usually upbeat and cheerful. It'll get back to that eventually. I already know it will, but for this video, I'm gonna try talking normal-ish. It's still me. I'm just not normal, whatever. Distractions, alright. So, this video is about the big sad, the depression, and yeah, that's basically it. So, what is depression? I'm pretty sure most people know already, but here's my brief little summary. Due to whatever reason, whether it be an imbalance in your brain, a lot of unfortunate events, a lot of stress, etc., most likely a combination of everything, your mood becomes altered. Usually not in a positive way, although positive things might happen as a result, indirectly of course. Primarily, lack of interest, irritability. Basically, you're not yourself as you used to be. Not fully, at least. I mean, it all depends on person to person. Everyone is affected differently. Like, one person who has depression may just be only inward sad, but outwards they appear normal, maybe even happier, to maybe give people the illusion that they're fine. Other people are just mopey, they don't want to leave their room, they don't want to leave their bed, they don't want to do anything productive. And apparently, according to my therapist, yes, I'm seeing a therapist, it has helped a little bit, they don't even do the basic necessities that they need to do, like showering, eating, taking care of anything around the house, feeding your pets. I guess I got lucky. That is not my situation. For me, it's more so kind of changes of character, I guess. I'm more irritable. When I have nothing to do, I tend to spend it in my bed contemplating, like, what should I do? Should I play games? Should I go do yard work? Should I go out and hang out with friends? But in the end, I take so much time thinking about it that I'm just on my phone all the day, just like playing my mobile game, which in itself isn't a bad thing. It's nice to have a break every once in a while, but at the same time, I kind of want to do something productive, and you know, just anything besides just playing on my phone, which I already do too much as it is already. Sometimes scavenging Reddit, looking for new information on games I like to play, or just looking at funny memes. Anyway, besides that, what else? I'm trying to make this as unscripted as I can. I literally have like most of my videos, I have I have a little thing on my phone telling me what to talk about. I'm gonna try not doing that, just so it's more real, so to say. Alright. So, possible causes of depression could be either a lot of stress, a lot of changes, financial counts as stress, or once again, just a chemical imbalance in the brain. I don't know exactly what the main issue is with me. I'm assuming it's a combination of everything, but we will see. But one thing I noticed, I think it started... I'm not going to go into full detail for reasons, but yeah. What is it? Once again, friends who know me already know the situation, but I'm going to keep it vague. I had an interest in someone, and after some time, I noticed it started going from an interest to a, oh my god, what is that person doing? I need to be with them at all times. I noticed this early. Well, I noticed myself doing it, and after a while, I realized this isn't healthy for me. I need to stop doing this. I apologize. I need to spend time away from you for my own health. Of course, that caused its own little depression, but after some time, it worked itself out and everything started to normalize again, although it felt like there's a little void as to where that person was, and I guess I needed to fill it, although I don't really know. I couldn't find a way to fill it up properly, I guess. Granted, I think I'm doing a good job now. Like, there's maybe a small little gap as to what there used to be, so for now I'm relatively fine. But whatever, back to the point. One thing I've noticed is this time and separation helped out a lot with that issue I had. But once again, I think that hole, I didn't know how to fill it properly, so That caused some issues on its own. Once again, I'm just theorizing. I'm not even fully sure what happened or what the issue was. After some time, I went back to mostly my normal self. But as more time progressed, my mood kind of started regressing again. I didn't even notice it at first. It wasn't until my sister's fiance slash husband slash whatever, I don't know, don't worry about it. All good things, that's all that matters. Notice that I've been acting different recently. And I'm like, wait, I have? Maybe, yeah. Like being more forgetful, more irritable. I didn't want to do as many things as I used to. One thing I did not know, I thought that was actually pretty mind-opening, and how I might have depression. And it was at that point I decided, okay, let me see if I can find a therapist, maybe I'll be good. Some time passed, I ended up thinking I was normal, and at that time I found the therapist. And at the start, everything was going all fine, but after more time passed, the mood has dived down again. Absolutely, I'm not regretting finding the therapist early, it helped out a little bit. Mostly just adding more insight, I guess, to issues I had. Or maybe just venting to a professional. With professional point of views, I felt like that helped a decent amount too. Alright, I feel like I'm getting off topic. Actually, no, that's the whole point of this video. Alright, so... the therapist is mostly trying to help me figure out what my issues even were, and kind of... I want to say do little band-aid fixes until it's a full, like, first aid medkit fix, I guess. I don't know why I'm using these words to describe it, but I think you know what I'm trying to get at. Band-aid, then bandage, then full-on medkit, and then hopefully things will recover further from there. Alright, so... core things is figuring out why I'm depressed. I think... what is it? I think the main issues are mostly just outside stress, and a little bit of internal stress. I mean, there's always internal stuff like you force on yourself. Like, I think one of the main things are that my sister is pregnant and the child is actually going to be due soon. And that is obviously going to make a lot of big changes. Such as, I might have this house to myself. Might is the key word, I'm not even sure yet. Due to current plans continually changing. And how I basically will be officially living by myself. Granted, at first it's like, oh hell yeah, I can do whatever I want. But at the same time, I've noticed when I am home alone, I tend to just lie in bed and do nothing. Like, I'm honestly surprised I'm even here right now. It's like, what is it right now? What time is it? 12:30? Like, there are some days I didn't get out of bed until like 3 p.m. when I was home by myself. I'm not really sure fully what the cause is. I have theories, but I don't think that's really important for this video. The context of this video, alright. And other things, since I will be fully by myself, that means obviously I have to do everything by myself. Make my own food, take care of the cats by myself. I won't be able to go out and sleep over for conventions or other people's houses anymore, because these little animals over here need me to take care of them. Whatever, those are the theories as to why I'm so changed like that. There are also other things, once again, personal friends already know, but due to one specific reason, I'm not going to mention what one other cause of stress is. But yes, other things that added a little bit, but not fully. One thing I kind of don't like about myself, and I'm trying to work on, is that I tend to get jealous of other people. And I think it's not fully justified for me, like, getting bothered over things that other people have. Like, in VR chat, a few of my friends, they have their own personal models. That is absolutely awesome that they do. Absolutely amazing. Eventually, I will get one. I don't even know, to be honest. But yeah. It's like, oh, that's so awesome. I want one. Why can't I have one? Oh, I'm so untalented. I can't have my own thing. I don't have any friends that can give me or make me one. In reality, that's not fucking true in the slightest. It's just my mind overreacting. I need to stop myself from doing that. Even as I'm doing that, I know it's not even true. Granted, no, I do not expect anyone to gift me an avatar. That's just kind of rude and selfish of me to assume that. But it's just stuff like that that bothers me a little bit, when I know it should not at all. and seeing other people getting brand new art of their sonas, going to conventions, especially Philadelphia, that's coming up soon. I know several people that are going. Right now, I'm kind of just faking a smile and saying, bye, have fun everyone, when in reality, I really want to join. But I know realistically, that's not a good choice right now. During the convention, that's when the baby's expected to come out. And if I did go, there'd be no one to take care of the cats. And it's really not worth it to drive a half hour there, back, there, back, there, back, there, back, just to... I don't know. I don't think financially it's not really worth it. And not to mention driving 3 hours every single day, I also don't find worth it. Maybe a day trip, but even then, I'm kind of iffy on that part. And another convention in October, Furpocalypse. That's actually closer. I also don't think it's a good idea for the same reasons. Yes, it's closer. I don't think it's a good idea. And not to mention financially, not a good choice. Like, I don't know if I mentioned this, but A&E, that was not a good financial choice. I should not have done that. But I 100% do not regret it, because hanging out with my friends was a really nice distraction from all the things going on in my life. But yes, I guess on that note, distractions, or I guess, don't take this out of context, stress relievers. Like hanging out with friends, playing games with friends, playing VR chat with friends like I actually did yesterday. And also getting over the fact of the things I mentioned previously about VR chat, like about them having their own avatars. Just personal stuff I need to work on. I need to get over my jealousy. I need to get over my fear of missing out as it is. Still trying to figure out a healthy way of doing that. I think exposing myself to it is probably might be the best way. I don't know. We'll have to see. I felt like it worked out a little bit in the end. But yeah, let me go back on topic of the jealousy thing. Things to really I need to keep reminding myself. I have things other people do not have. I have things people wish they had, but they never will or never be able to. And so do you if you're watching this video. You may be jealous that some people have all these amazing fursuits, computer parts, even this VR headset. Like, stop that right now. You have things they do not have and they will never have. Like, I'm jealous of all these people having all their artwork and stuff, all their avatars. I have a stable job. I have a pretty cool job, actually, and I'm going to deny that, where I can just literally go swimming for, like, I can get free stuff just because I work there in unlimited. Like, I can go to an amusement park all I want. I can go to a water park all I want. Other people do not have that luxury. Most people will never be able to say they can. Why do you care that this person has all these cool things? You have all these cool things yourself. You need to stop freaking out about that. Be grateful with what you have. Stop thinking about what you don't have. That is one important thing that a lot of people tend to miss out on. Me included. That's why I'm actually reminding myself in this video. Oh, no one talks to me. I don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend. You have all these amazing friends who care about you. Stop caring about that. Honestly, needing a relationship is probably not even a good mindset to even have. Because you want it to have one. You don't want it because it's... I don't know. Something like that should come naturally. So that's not something that needs to be worried about. Alright, I got off topic again. Oh yes, reducing the stress. So yeah, hanging out with friends, leaving your current situation temporarily to get a little bit of escape. Like a few weeks ago, I went down the shore with a group of 5 other furries. That was absolutely fun. Granted, I wish we spent more time doing down the shore stuff instead of playing board games. It was still fun, I don't regret it. It was really nice. Would absolutely do it again. Absolutely. Completely enjoyable. Once again, hanging out with friends. Another way to distract yourself, maybe release some stress. Not in that way. I'm trying to keep it... I love how I'm the one that's making it, unprofessional, but yeah. And what is it? Playing video games, once again, solo with friends, or just doing things that you like personally, like things for me. I can go to my backyard and shoot some of my thousands of guns. Or I can hit my mall and... Oh shit, I think I'm revealing too much information. I can do some free stuff, discounted stuff in the area I work at. Well, I already revealed this, I'm also fuck it, whatever, too late. And all that other cool jazz. And once again, also talking it out to other people, that is definitely a really good way of stress relieving. Because a lot of people, they tend to, myself included, this is like people in general, they bottle up things. And they don't even realize that it's causing more stress, more anxiety, etc., etc. Actually, I'm kind of doing that right now. I'm unwinding some of my issues I have right now. Maybe this will help me in the future, but who knows. Hopefully this helps you guys more, admittedly. That's what's more important. Yes, I'm venting, but hopefully if it helps anyone, that is absolutely amazing. I keep getting distracted with this. Oh yeah, stress relieving, yeah. Hopefully just talking it out helps out a lot. My cat is meowing. He wants to jump on my lap. If you could hear him, that'd be amazing. Oh yeah, and also just spending time with... Well, I already mentioned friends, but spending time with family. Snuggling a kitty. Come here, Poops. My cat is now sitting on my lap. I have to make sure not to accidentally smack him. Another thing, some people don't have animals that are obsessed with them, like this cat right here. Why are you so needy? Why are you so needy? If I was on video cam, you'd actually see me petting the cat, but yeah, it's okay. And yeah, just taking care of your hobbies. That's a good way of stress reduce. Like, admittedly, when I stream on my Twitch channel, I'm not gonna bother plugging, there's no point. It also relieves some stress, and actually it brings some normalcy to me now. And not to mention, seeing all these numbers increase is also a very big positive. I don't know, just find whatever works for you, and try to avoid things that will... Well, correction, avoid unnecessary things that will cause you more stress. Like, I might actually make a video of this, I was contemplating it. Like, a lot of furries... Well, a lot of people in general, but I noticed specifically furries, since, you know, furries are mostly an online thing. A lot of furries are stressing about politics a lot. I'm not going into full detail. But maybe step away from that. Avoid things you have no control over. Yes, if it affects you, fine. Look it up, learn what's gonna happen, learn the changes that are coming up. Yes. But if it doesn't affect you, don't worry about it. Avoid it. And just avoid things that can cause more trouble. Trouble? Yeah, trouble. Like some other things I've been avoiding, or like furry sites that like furries in your area sites, like hang out and have fun with. Not that way. Like, be friends with and stuff. That's one thing I need to, well, most furries need to like relax on. Or maybe it's just me because, I don't know. Don't worry that person's not messaging you. There's a good chance they're not even social themselves. Or maybe there's a good chance your personalities don't blend and there's nothing interesting there in the first place. Yes, you could be more social. Yes, they could be more social, but don't worry about it. Honestly, just log out of the site. If you don't think you're in a good mental place, having more stress to deal with, messaging more people may not be the best choice. Unless making more friends is something you're really good at, then absolutely go for it, as long as you can handle it. Me, I definitely cannot. And to the people I haven't messaged in a while, I do heavily apologize. I need to get back on that. I do appreciate your patience, though. Okay, I think I'm just rambling again. I'm not really sure fully where I'm going with this. Also, I just realized something. Is music even playing? Okay, it's still playing. Alright. I didn't even realize I had that off. That's my own fault. Alright, but yeah, I'm not fully sure what else to say. I do feel like I have more to mention. I'm not fully entirely sure. But yes, I'll do a little wrap-up unless I think of more things to say. If you feel like you're going down a bad path, maybe you're in your own realm of darkness. I only mentioned that because I turned the music on and remembered everything here is Kingdom Hearts themed. I recommend finding some professional help. Maybe it'll help you out a little bit. Like for me, it mostly just opened up my mind, and one thing I actually found surprising as how some things I thought were good maybe weren't the best. And other things I did, I'm actually doing a better job than other people. Once again, people who know me, I tend to overthink a lot. It has its own positives and negatives, like overthinking the overthinking, which I think is kind of funny, admittedly. But my therapist says that's actually a good thing because you're opening up your mind to new possible things that you may not have realized, well, other people may not have realized about themselves. So try not to worry about the compulsive part of overthinking, like, oh my god, this is happening. Because of this is happening. This is happening. Oh no, I need to stop thinking about it because this is gonna happen. And then this and this is gonna happen. Yeah, just random stuff. Everyone has their own quirks. Try focusing on the positive, and try reducing the negatives. I don't really know where I'm going with this, really. But yes, once again, if you think you need help, I recommend, if possible, seeking professional help. Granted, I know health insurance is a big issue with a lot of people. I'm grateful I'm on my dad's health insurance still, which will be ending soon. I don't want to think about that. Or vent to open-minded friends that have more experience with this type of stuff. Maybe people who actually are seeing therapists, but once again, that is all subjective, all up to whatever you think is the best choice for you. But yes, see a therapist, that's the main thing I'm going to recommend doing. It helps out a little bit, open up your mind. They'll offer you suggestions of how to improve things. Admittedly, I haven't been doing a good job with those suggestions. But don't beat yourself up on these things. The fact that you're trying is already a good step forward. Okay, I'm starting to run out of things to think of. Maybe one day I'll do a follow-up to this. I hope I do, because I do kind of enjoy talking about personal stuff. I do it already as it is. But yeah. So, main key points to think about. Realize what's causing you stress. No, hang on. Even before that. If you notice things are starting to change, or people are noticing you're starting to change, open your mind and think about it, and realize, oh shit, they're right. This is happening. Why is this happening? Through that, try figuring out what's causing these changes. Whether it be stress from other people, money, or fear of missing out, since that's a common thing among furries. Once you figure it out, or you think you've noticed it, try minimizing the damage, or even possibly reversing it. If it's too late for that, which it is not a bad thing at all, by the way, try figuring out ways to recover from that. And even then, not a foolproof thing, so just distractions, they provide help, yes. Instead of ruminating, and I guess self-pitying, and saying, oh my god, everything's terrible, nothing's gonna get better, anything is better than that mindset, even if you're mindlessly distracting yourself. Play video games with friends, hang out with friends, hang out with family, snuggle a cat, anything to get yourself out of that mindset. Just at least until you're at a better mental position where you can think about it in a more healthy mindset. Like, minor example, while at work, it was a slow day, I purposely picked a slow area where I can just think things to myself. Granted, I wasn't... whatever. Doing these at work isn't the best choice because you will be distracted. Depending on your line of work, it may not be the best choice. So once again, use your own discretion as to when and where to do that. But yes, once all that's figured out, try finding ways to resolve it, make things better. Do little things to improve yourself, I guess. And for me personally, stop focusing on what other people are doing. Focus on yourself. I know I self-deprecate a lot, but you are an awesome person. You may not think it, but you are. Obviously, you're awesome if all these people care about you. Like, that's important things to mention. I love how I'm slightly tearing up about myself. I need to do self-positive things more often. But yes, you are more important than you realize. Just remember that. Even though I definitely... As I say that, I'm not even agreeing with that, but that's other things you need to work on. But yes, be kind to yourself. Yes, self-deprecating is fun, but remember, you are important. All these people care about you. There's a reason for that. make sure that their love and support does not go unnoticed. Make sure to thank them. Granted, and this is absolutely true right now, you may not be able to repay them in certain ways, but let them know it is appreciated. That's probably the most important thing. I need to get better at that. So yes, to anyone who has been supporting me, you guys are awesome. Even supporting me without even knowing it, you're also just as awesome. Yeah, alright. How long has this video been? 25 minutes, alright. This felt nice. This felt nice doing this again. Like, things I need to do more, or like make more videos, since they do feel really nice to do. I like just randomly talking, even though, admittedly, I'm looking at my YouTube stats. Most of my videos have like an average of 1 minute of view time. Honestly, it doesn't even affect me that much. It actually kind of makes me feel better, because my words are out there, and my mistakes, maybe they won't be seen by other people, since I do tend to stutter a lot. I'm getting better at it, though. That does feel nice. Oh, the music ended. Alright, well, let me see if I can find a new thing. I don't even know if I will. Alright, let me see. How's this? Nah, that's too... okay. Whatever, I'll just throw this on. I hope the music's not too loud. This is actually the original theme I was thinking of going with when doing this video, but Kingdom Hearts related, but yeah. Alright, so... I'm not sure if I'm even close to wrapping up the video, but I'm gonna see if I can. Not that I really want to, it's really nice just talking to myself. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, most of these videos are me literally just talking to myself, admittedly, which... It is really nice, it is really nice. And just publishing my thoughts, maybe to get some numbers and dopamine rushes. Among other things, but yeah. Okay, things I think I need to work on myself. I'm pretty sure I mentioned this, like, maybe twice already. But, whatever. Like, figure out my... Once again, I'm still not even fully sure what my issues even are yet. But, figure that out. Hopefully the stress... Not that... was figure out my issues. Figure out ways to either avoid it, confront it, or turn negative into positive, or just work on it, make sure the negative feelings are gone. I already know that won't be easy, especially the confronting part. Whatever. I guess that's kind of the whole point of getting out of this is doing the difficult things you don't really want to. But in the end, I guess you'll be a better person in the end. Other things I need to work on. Hanging out with friends, messaging friends more. I'm actually gonna lower this volume some more. I'd rather have the music be too low than too loud. Okay, there. So if you didn't hear me, working on myself. Working on myself, finding the stress, confronting, avoiding, working on it. I'm not pausing, I'm just, like, internally, like, that will be difficult. But a difficult journey that must be faced, nonetheless. Alright, whatever, I need to not do that right now. Alright, so. Messaging friends, keeping more contact. I think I already lost one friend because I haven't messaged them enough, although honestly, I told them my issues, and if they're not okay with me not messaging, I don't think they should be friends anyway. Not excusing that fact that I'm not messaging them often, but whatever. That's not something I need to worry about right now. Whatever. Maintaining friendship, keep myself distracted, progressing the things I want to do, like, admittedly, this YouTube video actually is kind of really nice. Working on housework, oh my lord. Working on the future. Once again, I've already mentioned it, but I'm nervous and excited and anxious that there's going to be a new child soon. Obviously, it is, once again, my sister, I mentioned it. But I already know, whether I like it or not, I'm going to be assisting in this more than I imagine I will be. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't need to worry about that now. That's something to worry about later. I just need to prepare for what's going to happen, not prepare for these situations that may never happen at all. And all in all, I just need to get better. One thing that is driving me forward a little bit, actually no, two main things. I call it my obliviousness, but I know things will get better without a doubt. Like, I'm not even worried about things getting worse. I know things will get better eventually. I don't know how it'll happen, but my obliviousness says things will get better. Don't worry about it too much. I just hope it's not going to be a downfall, because things are usually given to me rather than me having to work on it, so to say. Alright. And another thing, I know once this depression is over, or even if it doesn't end, because who knows, because some people are depressed for years, maybe in the rest of their life. Something I know is that I will become better as a result of this. I'll learn more things about myself, I'll learn more things what to do, what not to do, what'll make me more upset, or even learn how to deal with these things in an appropriate manner. That'll make things better, hopefully. I don't know, just difficult times. Really difficult times for me. That's all I will say. And as I say that, I know there's people that have it 1,000 times worse than me. Like, all these nice things I have, people don't even have it, and they're in an even worse place than me. That's another thing I need to stop doing, is invalidating myself. Like, oh yeah, all these people have it worse than you. They don't even have this, and they have way more stress. They're in way worse than you. Yes, that is true, but I'm not in their situation. I'm in a different situation. Yes, I should be grateful for what I have, and hope that I do not end up in their situation due to whatever reasons. There's just a lot of things that are going on in my mind right now. Mostly due to outside influences that are making things worse. Namely, I'm not going to mention it, but I'm mostly calling out a few specific sources. But yeah, things will get better. In time. Like that person I was obsessed with, time apart was all I needed to work on myself. Like, we're friends again. We're messaging each other again. That's a good thing. I'm not obsessed anymore. I'm not freaking out constantly. Oh, what is that person doing? I don't know. I feel like I'm walking steps forwards and backwards all the time. Actually, no, that's false. I've been making more steps forward, actually. It's just I tend to stand still a lot when I need to walk forward, but those are things I need to work on. As long as I'm not moving backwards, and even if I am moving backwards, that's not a bad thing. As long as you move forward from that, I guess that's the main thing that's important. Alright. I think I should be done with all this random ranting. No one messaged me, right? Oh, someone did call me, alright. Whatever, not important. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this video here. I think I've talked about everything I needed to. So yes, find your stress, try to reduce it, eliminate it, confront it, whatever. If you're still feeling bad, find ways to relieve that stress, maybe go back to normal. And remember, lying in bed, just on your phone, that's not even a bad thing. You need time to relax, unwind, maybe think about what you're doing. Alright. I think I'm just gonna end the video here, so I'll be honest, I don't expect anyone to reach this far in the video, at least not now, maybe in the future. Because people, I mean, I kind of make videos that I like to see, just videos that you don't need to watch, you just need to listen, and while you're doing other things. So if you're listening or watching, hopefully you gain something from this, or hopefully I've entertained you with the weirdness that is my human mind. But yes. I'm going to end the video here before I continue repeating everything. I've already repeated that I'm going to end this video 3 times. Alright, so if you're watching this far, I hope you took something from this, or hopefully I entertained you, which is not a bad thing. And yes, I don't know where I'm going with this. Okay, but whatever. I'm just gonna end it here. So, once again, for those who are watching, I wish you a very good night, day, whatever. And hopefully, I'll have another video soon. And as always, I'll see you in 5 minutes. Bye-bye. Oh god, frames.